بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله على آله وصحبه ومن والاه. اللهم إنا نسألك التقوى في شهر رمضان قبله وبعده. Oh Allah, we ask you for taqwa in the month of Ramadan and before it and after it. We ask you, Allah, to help us live lives of taqwa. We ask you, Allah, to make us true caretakers of the earth. We ask you, Allah, to help us stand with the oppressed and to stand with truth no matter who says it, and to be for justice no matter who it is for or who it is against. We ask you, Allah, to free our brothers and sisters in Palestine. We ask you to liberate them, Ya Rabbil Alameen. We ask you, Allah, to give them victory over their oppressors. We ask you to make us aids to them against their oppressors. We ask you, Ya Rabbil Alameen, to fill our hearts with love that it overflows to those around us. We ask you, Allah, in this blessed month of Ramadan, to help us connect to the Quran. Restrain our addictions to our screens, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Restrain our addictions to our phones and our TVs. We ask you, Allah, to help us restrain our anger. Give us in this month of Ramadan a connection to the Quran that maintains our connection to you outside of Ramadan. We ask you, Allah, to make the Quran our best friend through this month of Ramadan. We ask you, O Allah, to help us improve our salah and to make our salah the sweetness of our eyes, to make our salah the greatest form of self-care in our lives. We ask you, O Allah, to help us enter into prayer with concentration and be in prayer with concentration and to leave prayer mindful of you, Ya Rabbil Alameen, in all of our moments. We ask you, Allah, to give us the courage to follow the path of your messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in all that we do, in our families, in our business dealings, in the masjid, in our communities, and within our own selves. We ask you, Allah, to give us beneficial knowledge of Islam and to transform us through it. And Allah, we ask you to protect us from knowledge that does not benefit us. We ask you, Allah, to protect our hearts from pride or arrogance that gives us a delusional thinking that we are better than anyone. We ask you, Allah, to give us humility and to fill our hearts with humility and to make our preparing for Ramadan a means of benefiting through every single day of Ramadan. We ask you, Allah, in this blessed gathering today, to reunite all of us again in paradise without judgment. O Allah, forgive all of our shortcomings and reunite all of us in paradise without judgment. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين يا رب العالمين.